Coach, a tough loss to Grand Canyon to open conference play. What are your initial thoughts on the game?
I'm disappointed with our second half. I thought we played well in the first half. I thought we, I think the second half we just kind of gave in when it got hard, and I don't think we did a good job of helping each other out and being on the same page and kind of sticking to the game plan.
Coach, with Jaden out, you start Lexi at the 5. Why was she the choice, and what did you see from her?
Yeah, I think she's been doing a great job at practice. I think we felt like it was a good matchup for her. I think one of the things that we love about Lexi, and I know I said this after the game, is like she's going to give you effort. She's going to play hard, and we knew this was a team that was going to be physical and aggressive and played really hard, and we thought she could help match that intensity for us.
There was a lot of physicality in this game, calls that were made, a lot of calls that were not made at both ends of the floor. What do you talk to your team about throughout the course of the game when the refs are kind of letting a lot of calls go?
I think it's just you got to kind of adjust to what the referees are calling and what they're not calling, and we knew that they were going to be aggressive. We knew that there was going to be fouls that they weren't going to call, and we had to figure out how to play through that. I don't think it was a horribly officiated game by any means. I think we got away with some fouls too. So it's just how it goes. You just got to be ready to adjust, and we try to prepare them for how handsy they're going to be, how physical the game is going to be, and sometimes you can't simulate really what another team is going to do, but I do think they knew it was coming, so we have to be ready for it.
Lexi, you're down there, and there's a lot of physicality, like we were just talking about. What would it like to play that game down there and to come out with a career best effort in 12 points?
I think it's pretty fun. I like being physical. It gives me the opportunity to help my team out when someone's down and pick them up and step in, and I think it's fun.
Defensively, in the first half, you hold a really good offense to just 28 points. What did you feel like was working for you guys at that end of the floor?
Defense, I think, playing together, playing on the same page, and we really bought into the scout in the first half, I believe. So,
what did you feel like shifted at the half?
I think we need to be mentally tough, and that comes with when we get tired or things get hard, we have to figure out how to push through that and do it in practice too. So,
Kortney, you had another good game off the bench at this point, 14 games into your basketball career. How much more comfortable do you feel now on the court compared to when you first played?
A lot more comfortable, I would say. At first, you got the nerves and everything, but it's a lot better coming off the bench and being ready and prepared. I want to help my team out to win. So.
Obviously, you guys dropped your 12th game of the season. What would you say the mood of the locker room is right now?
I think we're a little disappointed with ourselves, but we are proud of how we started, and we know that we can compete with a really good team. We just have to be able to stick with it the whole game and be able to stay mentally tough and go into practice next week ready to go on the trip to Texas.
Coach, how do you coach that at practice, saying you have to play a 4-quarter game, and how do you take that from practice and then?
Yeah, I mean, some of it I think is film. Like, we have to watch it, and if they can't see the difference between the two halves, then we have a deeper issue. I think when things start to get hard, we kind of go our separate ways, and we get down. I think they went on a 9-0 run to start the third quarter. Maybe it was more than that. I don't even know. But we can't come out like that. You can't dig yourself into a hole. You're down 6. Like, we should be fighting to kind of get into that, and rather than give up, a missed layup, a 3, a turnover, a 3. Just, you can't do that to yourselves. We just dug ourselves in a hole instantly, and then it makes it tough. And then I think we start to feel a little bit deflated, and then they crank up the pressure, and the run gets extended. And I think that's where we have to figure out how to come together and stop that sooner, and get something great on the offensive end, get a stop on the defensive end. I was just disappointed. I felt like they did a lot of the same things over and over. Hit that corner 3 off the screen against the zone, and we should have been smarter, and we should have been ready to go, and just disappointed with our effort there. I think one of the things is I want this team to play really hard for 40 minutes, and I feel like we played hard for 20. That second half, I don't think that was our best effort, and you can't play a team like GCU and not give your best effort.
Final question, Coach. What is the message to the team going forward into the rest of conference play?
I think it's that. You have to come with your effort and your energy and be on the same page and be for each other for 40 minutes on the defensive end, on the offensive end. We can't be upset if we're not hitting shots. We got to get stops on the other end. You have to be valuable on the court where, it's hard for me to sub you off the court. And I think right now it's the other way. It's like, who can I put in? Like, who's going to go out there and give us some energy? Who's going to do, if you're sitting on the bench and you're watching, like, you better go in there and not make the same mistakes as the next person. So I think we just have to be better and compete more.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.